is, they're hurting us with those shockwaves.
Just like how the old world was hurting everyone who survived the war, now that Lord Exo was defeated, 2X was left with an uninhabitable wasteland that became the Nil Zone.
Wait, we were in the old world?
Yeah, what's left of it? Was beginning to corrupt the few that remained, including myself. So that was when 2X used the rest of his power to create Paradise, the seed of a growing tree that all realms are created from. Leaving the old world behind, everyone started making a new home that 2X had always envisioned. Cities were created, landscapes were terraformed, alliances were made. It was all so beautiful. That's boring! How pointless! Why would you create the most impressive realm in the universe with starry families and overwhelming prosperity if there isn't any drama?
What is wrong with you?
Most gorgeous woman of all!
Hard to imagine anyone would fall in love with you.
If you say one more thing, they'll be forced to change the game's age rating. She uplifted me and gave me hope. Now all I can do is recollect all our memories through this indistinguishable version of her. Oh, if only I could be happy with her once again. She's standing there like the day we first met. My dearest producer, Lefty and Righty have recreated you as perfectly as a character.
Wait, narrate her. I think...
No, don't make me feel better. And many others are all connected and held together by a single string, including yours. Calling it the Meta. He and the Riftwalk are carefully protected by dumping any waste into the Nil Zone. What used to be our home is now a dumping ground for trash and tetanus. But hey, at least it doesn't have a zombie problem that you keep forgetting to fix! Like seriously, you went from fighting zombies to people who can destroy a realm if they sneeze. What's wrong with you guys? Want to explain, Paradise became a distant memory, and that's probably where 2X is trying to stop our realms from collapsing. It's only a matter of time at this rate. Soon, we'll all be thrown into the Nil Zone and either die horribly or become ugly and mutated. Well, maybe just mutated for you.
Trust me, it won't be the Nil Zone that'll kill you.
topics that's conveniently placed spotlights as a classic curtain on your amateur act. Like, you can't be serious. We're doing a callback now?
Already did when you weren't looking.
Oh, of course you did! Man, I hate those dance!
right away.